The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We're talking about the Jonah Hill story of the weekend where his ex released some texts that, made him sound a little controlling, but she labeled it emotional abuse. And as we read the information about it, again, if you are in an abusive relationship, we've always talked here about, how you have to get out of it no matter how hard it is. I was in one, and it was so difficult to get out. That's what I was embarrassed about, being the guy, that I couldn't get out of this relationship, and I was really beat down.
I'm sure it's hard. You said you experienced a tough time with people taking you serious.
Yeah.
Being the guy in it, but that's not fair because you totally can be in something that's ruining your life.
It was destroying
even though you are the guy. Yeah.
Oh, it took me years and years. And I can really, relate to someone that's in that relationship. So a lot of people say, oh, geez, just leave. Just leave. It's fine.
It's not like that.
It's not like that at all.
They follow you.
Everybody that knows out there, they follow you. But also, it's just also you still have empathy for the person in some way sometimes of, oh, maybe I can fix this or whatever. Everybody talks like that of, you don't see us when we're alone, that kind of thing.
I will say, remember when I just asked you a few minutes ago a question about Megan and your boundaries?
Yeah.
Someone texted in and said, Brian, remember when you got upset that Megan didn't wear a bra when she went to the mall?
Okay, it wasn't the mall. It was to get the mail out front.
Okay, that's even worse. And so if that was your defense, you should have kept it at mall.
Why do our listeners remember everything I talk about?
You actually got mad about that?
I got a little mad about it. Because it was during the pandemic, so everybody was...
Let me get this straight. She could post a thong photo on Instagram.
She never has.
But you said it wouldn't bother you. But walking to the mailbox without a bra on... And I'm assuming she wasn't topless. There was a shirt on?
It was a shirt on.
Okay. Because then I could see where you're coming from. Maybe, okay, it's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
That bothered you?
Maybe I was having a bad week. I can't remember. Thank you, crew member, for remembering these stories from 2 or 3 years ago. I would appreciate that. But
I love how you were trying to look all cool. I was admitting that my man wouldn't be okay with a thong picture, and you're like, I'm fine with it. You're actually not. I hope Megan posts one today. Megan...
Don't listen to stop
on
that.
Instagram. I want to see it. I want to see Brian be like, this is awesome. I'm going to like it.
How dare you?
We're going to post it on Q101's Instagram, which so gets extra.
Will not be doing any of that.
Yeah, girl.
I will be removing her social media when I get home.
Yeah, I'm sure. Because you might have all of her passwords. You might have all these rules. Trying to all chill, you psychopath.
All I said was I had no rules. I'm scaring myself right now here. A little therapy session. 312-591-8300. Check in. We're talking about relationship boundaries you may or may not have had in your relationship. And Sarah's checking in from Spring Grove. Sarah, ahoy.
Hello.
Oh, boy. That was a little interesting hello. Yeah. Now, this is somebody in the past, I have to imagine, some kind of relationship boundaries you had?
Yeah, I dated this guy for 5 years. And I would wear a lot of band T-shirts. And there was one in particular that was a Falling in Reverse band tee that had Ronnie Radke's face on the front.
Yeah.
And he hated whenever I would wear any type of band shirt that had a male's face on it. And the shirts literally just slowly disappeared.
Oh, boy.
So you could just have a logo, just AC/DC with no faces. But if the guys' faces were on there, it would be gone?
Yeah, and it was a silent mad that he would do. He wouldn't be you can't wear that. It would be silently angry at me for a few days after I would wear it. It was crazy.
Was there anyone in particular that really got him?
Besides the guy in Falling in Reverse, besides that band?
That was the main one. I think probably because I listened to that band specifically so much.
Well, clearly you're trying to sleep with them because you listen to them a lot. That's the only possible explanation.
Right.
That's
okay.
Yeah, that's the funny part. I mean, that he is so insecure at that point that he thinks that's what you want. Now maybe it is secretly, but I think you're with him for 5 years. I'd hope you built up enough kind of love or at least some kind of happiness with him that he knew he was okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
But let's be honest here. What do they call that? Getting a pass if you're in a relationship on
a hall pass?
A hall pass. If he had given you a hall pass with the singer, would you?
I don't even think I would. I'm not even super attracted to Ronnie Radke. I just really liked his music.
Who would have who would the hall pass have been?
I have no clue. That is a good question, though.
Because it's probably like The Rock, and he should have been mad you were watching Jumanji, not mad about your T-shirts.
All right, keep these coming in. Your relationship boundaries that were just, really out of control and stupid in your life. Unlike this one with Jonah Hill, which seems kind of, okay, I laid out here, I don't like this. Let's move on, and they did. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 talking about emotional or boundaries in a relationship that some people think is emotional trauma, related on the Jonah Hill story that's kind of gone viral over the last 24, 48 hours.
And again, trauma and abuse is specific to a person because things can be triggering, all of that. And we don't know the outline of, is he making a big deal out of inappropriate relationships, but she was just talking to somebody nicely. We don't know the backstory.
Pictures that were posted on Instagram that didn't look cool. She was a surfer, so she's always in a bikini, and he wasn't comfortable with that.
He wasn't, but that's why you find out people aren't right for you.
That's right. You can just move on. It's okay. It's not, I don't think it's abuse, and I'm glad you said the same thing, Kenzie, and that we kind of agree on that. It was just different people. But Jamie checked in from Valpo, so we're talking about maybe the stories from past relationships. She says, I was married to a guy who lost his S because I was painting our sunroom in pajama shorts that he said were, quote, too short. He got mad that I sat on our front porch in a tank top and no bra as well. I got mad for a moment. You just got mad about that. I got mad on it just for a minute. I'm over it now. I mean, I've grown. I've evolved since then. We've been together almost 6 years.
You got mad at her during the time.
I did at the time a little bit, just going to
like, those are mine.
Well, it was those being them, the puppies, like the puppy bit.
Don't call them a puppy bit. You have no right.
What were some wild emotional boundaries, or I should say, relationship boundaries you had that seem funny now? They weren't funny at the time. Michelle in Lockport checking in. Michelle, ahoy.
Ahoy.
All right, so what was yours?
My ex, he wouldn't let me wear red lipstick. He said I looked ridiculous, and he hated all things vintage. And he also wouldn't let me sing.
Well,
what?
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for the second
No,
part.
I wasn't either.
What was the reason for the singing?
He said I sounded like a brown cat. So, which is funny because my husband now says the opposite.
Like an alive cat?
Yeah, a little more like an alive cat. But people sing when they're happy. So, yeah, he would either turn the radio all the way up or turn the music off.
Well, what songs would you sing, or was there one specifically that triggered him?
No, any at all.
Well,
any.
Do you want to sing something right now, just really quick, like 10 seconds of a song you love so we can judge it?
Absolutely not, but thank you for that.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Sing Happy Birthday or something, yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
That sounds fine.
Happy birthday. That's it.
That was really good.
That was fine. There was nothing like crazy about that.
Yeah.
No. He didn't like it. And then the red lipstick was a no, and he hates all things
Could you
vintage.
imagine on his birthday if you wore red lipstick and sang happy birthday to him? He would have just exploded.
My God. His head might explode.
We also don't know if you were singing like Disturbed, Down with the Sickness, going like, were you doing something like that maybe or no?
No, probably not. But, I would sing probably anything else that you guys would play on your radio station.
All right.
That one did sound like a cat, like hawking up a hairball, in fairness. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, so we've moved the conversation over to Facebook on your relationship boundaries that were ridiculous. Kind of like, hey, you can't wear red lipstick or sing. One of our girls checked in here, one of our crew members. It's always the guys that got the weird, crazy things, right? It's the guys that are just insecure, that can't handle the relationship. And
I wouldn't say it's always guys. I think there's insecure girls out there who have a lot.
Oh, I know there are. Like the one I talked about that I had to pick up the phone every time she called, no matter what.
So I wouldn't say that. I think there's just crazy people out there. But there's, I stand behind. There is just someone for everyone. There's going to be a girl out there who hates red lipstick that he's going to fall madly in love with.
And never likes to sing.
Yeah, like, it's just going to be there meant to be. Like, every weird tick someone has, somebody else matches that. So that's why I'm like, just Just date till you find out. But like, also don't be a horrible person while you're dating people. Also very important.
Try not to. So we moved that over to Facebook. Go there, Q101's Facebook page to put your reply on there because let's do something fun. It's Monday. The traffic is about as worse as it's been all morning long. So here's a 30-second montage put together here of bands saying hey. And let me...
Band/people.
Yeah. All the artists singing hey. How many can you identify here? How many bands? And then text us how many you get. And here you go. Wow.
I got the last two.
You got the last two?
The last two made sense to me.
All right. How many did you get? Text us 312-591-8300 and put the artists. You got time to do it during the song here to Bob Moses. Then afterward, I'm going to play it again. I'm going to tell you all the artists that are in that.
Are you going to pause it between each one?
No. That'll take too long.
Okay.
But tell us right now how many are in there,
Let's
the
just do
artists.
that until we leave. Just pause it after each time until we leave.
It's Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Q101. It's Brian and Kenzie. And I just played this montage of artists singing the hey in the songs. Hey. And it's put together. I want to know how many you guys recognized in the montage. So here, we'll play it for you one more time here. Here we go. Let's do it right here. All right. Now, people are guessing. There's some amazing guesses in here of the artists. Some people have gotten a lot. Somebody got
No one's typing the names. There's we had somebody say they got 17. Somebody said they got 26.
I can tell you, there's more than 26 artists.
There are
singing there. And people heard Four Non Blondes is easy right at the beginning. You kind of hear that right at the beginning of it. I get that when hearing that.
I got like 6.
Yeah?
And I have the list in front of me. And I literally I'm like, I don't understand where we're at on the list. It threw me off.
I left every time it's Smash Mouth. That's in the middle there. You can hear Smash Mouth.
That one I
Hey
got.
now.
That was on my list that I got.
And I heard Metallica in there too, and Johnny Cash. I heard both of those. So they're in there. But there's more than 26.
The very last one's like,
Yeah. James Brown.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, here, listen. I don't want to give you all the answer. I'll tell you every artist that's in it, but text in the artists you hear and see if you can get there. I know it's kind of hard to text in 26 artists. There's more than 26. One more time. Here you go. Little Michael Jackson there. And Michael Jackson's in there. So we'll tell you all the artists that are in there after Jet. But keep texting in what you hear, what stood out in there, and put it together. How many you think there are in there as well. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We'll give you the whole answer here in 3 minutes after Jet.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Remember, coming up at 9 with Brian and Kenzie on Q101, 9 a.m., just about 20 minutes away. Tickets for Picnic featuring Incubus, and Bad Flower will be there as well. And you get to meet Bad Flower, and you get in the puppy pit with Bad Flower.
Which is exactly what it sounds like. It is a bunch of puppies in an area.
It's amazing. It's become the most popular thing at Picnic one of our experiences. We do a lot of different experiences with it. And get your ticket, by the way, at Q101.com right now, but free one's coming up at 9 a.m. All right, let's get to this. So we played this montage of fans singing Hey, and a lot of people have gotten close. I'm pretty sure Kyle may have gotten it. 35 bands are in here.
35, because there's a few repeats. So if you just counted how many Hays you heard, some Four Non Blondes happens more than once. So yeah.
Yeah. I'll go through the list right now, then we'll play it one more time so you can hear it then for yourself. So it is Four Non Blondes that starts. The Lumineers, Pharrell Williams, Queen, Hank Williams Sr. That's got to be, no one got that. I don't think so. Katy Perry, Led Zeppelin, Nirvana, Jimmy Eat World, Outkast, Train, Lil Jon, Paul McCartney, Taylor Swift, Pink Floyd, Ramones, Pixies, Smash Mouth, Lady Gaga, then Four Non Blondes again, then Red Hot Chili Peppers, Monkees, Elvis, Metallica, John Lennon, Johnny Cash, Nelly's in there, Fat Albert, Albert thing.
There's a quick hey.
Yep, hey. Beyonce, Gwen Stefani, Blake Shelton, Frank Sinatra, Neil Young, Jimi Hendrix, Michael Jackson, and then James Brown. I don't know how many of you guys got. A lot of people, one person got 35. That's exactly what it is. Here it is.
A lot of people picked up on the Led Zeppelin
Yeah.
and Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Somebody got Ramones, which I thought that was good. That was a little harder.
They're all tucked in here, so here it is again. Now you know the list.
I love that one.
There you go.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
It's Q101, Brian and Kenzie, and every day around this time, Gil Curtis comes in and gives you the headlines. Well, at least the ones that he finds important.
This is not headline news. Jennifer Garner will be in Deadpool 3 as her daredevil character Elektra. It's a thing that she and Ben Affleck did together, but she was way better at it. Also, parenting. The U.S. destroyed our last stockpile of chemical weapons. Now the most dangerous chemicals we have are located in bottles of Mountain Dew Code Red. Today is National Pizza Day in Brazil. Brazilian pizza is just like U.S. pizza, except it's in the shape of a really great butt. And O.J. Simpson reportedly had to undergo an emergency surgery for a heart attack.
Wow.
It's not the first time he's been under a knife. He just wasn't holding it this time. This is not headline news.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.